Hello and welcome to Tangle InSync Session. Thank you so much for joining me. So today is May 8th and I hope you are enjoying and you're having some relaxing time to tangle along with me. Thank you for asking me about my health and everything. So yes, presently as a country we are not doing so well, listening to a lot of grieving news, but we are doing okay now, and I am much better. I'm much better than last week. Last week it was very hard for me to take blow after blow, listening to different kind of stories, notes that are happening around me and my friends, family, and relatives. So, but yeah, definitely this week I am much better. I'm taking care of myself, and I have talked to some of my friends and family during the weekend, and I also took a bit time to uh, just immerse myself in gardening. So me and my daughter we did some gardening at home balcony. We had four empty pots, and we had bought some mud, and we emptied it and nicely tilled it, and sown four seeds, four kinds of seeds. So don't know actually what whether it is a flower plant or a vegetable plant. Long back, my cousin had given to me. So we found that in one of our old shells and thought, okay, let's just sow it, and that was good. We had me and my daughter. We had about 2.5 hours of gardening time, and that was really nice thing to do. And of course, I connected with my friends, and yeah, some of them are affected, so it was sad. But so far, many of my friends are also recovering, so that's also a good sign. And I've been praying for them, and I'm also participating in mass prayers, um, just to keep my intents very strong. And I'm keeping away from all the uh, horror stories or whatever is being played by the media, so that even subconsciously or unconsciously, I don't be a part of the whole negative news. So these are some nice self-care things that I'm doing, and I'm much better. If you are going through a similar tough time, I definitely ask you to just keep away from news and everything around. So you see me Tangle recently. So this Tangle that we used on our sites was ERUTAT'S. ERUTAT'S is a very beautiful, lovely Tangle, as you see, and just with some wavy lines, and you can create this beautiful ribbon-like pattern. So the next tangle that actually I'm thinking of adding is Tangle Paravan. So Paravan is a very different tangle. It was probably my first time I have tangled on the tile, and so my way of starting this Zentangle pattern is through a grid, but it's not necessary. You can just start with your seed and just rows of lines. So, but I found this way a bit easy. And for every grid pattern, we'll alternate between the seeds and the diamonds. So I've slightly increased the speed of the video because I don't want you to just stick there. And the lines, they are already repetitive, so you can watch it at your pace. And my style of drawing the Zentangle tile is quite slow, so this is okay. So now I start adding diamonds, nice large shape. So if you see in a column, there is a column that starts with seed and the other column starts with a diamond. So that's how alternative it is. So thereafter, I start connecting a diagonal line which starts somewhere in the center of the seeds. So a seed would connect diagonally to the other seed, and a diamond would connect diagonally to another diamond. So that's a little bit of mindful uh, drawing that you have to do. Feel free to keep changing the position of your tile, so you're at your easy level. So now you see that I take the midpoints of the diamond. You can connect the side points of the diamonds as well. But I'm not trying to keep it so perfect. So I have started beginning to decorate the diamonds. You can do anything you want. I just enjoy adding some lines. So now I start adding rows of line. So I just feel like oraing and just defining those uh, mid diagonal lines. You can choose to do that or you can omit it. But just watch me that second part and then you can decide what next I do. So if you want to omit or do not want to omit, you can see that I'm taking a bit time to think. So now I start just creating some designs or orbs like shape on inside the seeds. So once my seeds are all like decorated, I start adding some uh, small bubbles like shape and then start creating auras outside, and sometimes I'll just cross one aura within the other aura. So this tangle is called bubbles, And so I'm going to alternate bubbles. So I take one row of bubbles, and the other row I'm going to keep it plain and empty. So you'll see it in the next step. So I'm defining those diamonds because I don't want it to be lost there. So if you want to avoid this step, you don't want it to be too dark, my suggestion is that, uh, of course, I cannot go back and correct it, but then uh, when you're creating those diamonds and seed-like shape, you can create an aura, okay? And thereafter, you go along with the diagonal lines. Uh, so I hope you understood what I am trying to say, but yeah, if you want to avoid this step, so that's the way to go. So here you see I have completed the Tangle Paravan and just created bubbles, um, leaving one row, or yeah, one row empty for whites and the other row just designing it. And I'm just trying to shade now. So thank you for joining along with me in this session. I hope you enjoy tangling. Please do subscribe or like the video if you enjoyed it, so I come to know that what kind of tangle videos you enjoy with me. And yes, do post your tangle patterns, your artwork on Facebook group. So that is Tangle and Inspire Club, and you can even tag me on Instagram as Tangle and Inspire. And I hope I brought some peace and happiness to you. So that's my only intention. And I've been enjoying tangling a lot, and I hope you too. See you again next week. Take care. Bye bye.